Hi, my name is Lisa Bain, founder of Joy in the Cause. Joy in the Cause began with the purpose of choosing joy, giving back through those tough times in life. And boy, have we currently faced one of the toughest times yet, going through this pandemic together. But even through this pandemic, our mission at Joy in the Cause has continued on thanks to your support. Many of you might know Miss Mavis Pearl through our stuffed bulldogs and tutus, but there's so much more beyond that little tutu. Not even a pandemic could stop the incredible hearts from serving, helping thousands of people in our community. When the call for masks came out, our amazing volunteers began to sew from their homes, and in just 3 months, over 9,000 masks went out to 120 locations. From families affected by COVID to those walking through illness, life-altering situations, our community jumped on board to help those in need. Our biggest program, Joy to the Rescue, helped deliver 2,500 backpacks each quarter to local first responders. Those backpacks are filled with items that bring support for children facing crisis situations. We could not have done it without you, and we want you to see firsthand the difference that your support has made this year.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Jennifer Murphy with the Tulsa Police Department Community Engagement Unit. I've had the opportunity over the past several years to work with Joy in the Cause, and I cannot say enough how valuable the organization is and the things that they do for our community. The backpacks are a huge resource for the police department in providing comfort for children in times of crisis. There are countless stories that I could share with you on the impact the backpacks have had. One that comes to mind was a little boy who was 4 years old, and he had been subjected to extreme physical abuse. He had burns all over his body, limited verbal skills, and he was being treated at one of our local hospitals. Had a call from an officer who unfortunately had ran out of backpacks, and he knew this little boy was in desperate need of a backpack. And so I went to the hospital. He was really, really sick and didn't have the ability to open the backpack. So I knelt next to him on the floor and opened the backpack, and when I retrieved the Mavis Pearl dog from the backpack, he said, "Puppy," and reached out for Mavis. The impact that it had, and I could see the comfort in his eyes as he was able to hold her. It's very, very important that we continue to do that.
My name is Brill Nicholson. I'm a Tulsa firefighter assigned at Engine 1-3. One evening, we responded to a motor vehicle accident where a young girl was involved. We assessed her for physical injuries, and she had no injuries, but she was in a lot of distress. She was very scared, she was nervous, and she clearly wasn't calm. So we brought her a bag. She immediately changed her demeanor, started going through the bag and started finding things in the toys, a marker board, coloring book, and it completely changed her tone from how we found her. We always look at those bags that we get from Joy in the Cause, and that night, that bag was just as equally important as our medical bags that we carry on our trucks.
Officer Rangel, Tulsa Police Community Engagement Unit. I've been on the department for 8 years now. But Joy in the Cause is, to me, man, they're just a huge blessing. They're a huge resource for us, for the community. They assisted us back in August with a back-to-school drive, and we identified an apartment complex down there at 38th and Garnett. We had no idea how many kids were going to show up, but when we showed up, the entire complex came out. Joy in the Cause was able to bless 200 kids with back-to-school supplies. And again, they just do a lot of good work.
I've seen children receive this Mavis Pearl, and it's the first thing that they have that's really truly theirs. They treasure Mavis, and she stays with them throughout their transition in life. I've seen children who are homeless. They get that backpack, they get their Mavis Pearl dog, and that Mavis Pearl dog is their constant. It's theirs. That Mavis Pearl is their treasure. It's their hope. It's their joy.
Recently, my current foster child, he had the honor of Joy of the Cause coming to our home. Joy in the Cause showed up, sacks in hand of the goodies for the kids, got down on the floor, played with him, loved on him. If you ever see the picture of this little boy when they came to the house in his Mavis Pearls, it can change the world. because that child's world is that moment. You change a kid's world. You change the foster parents' world. Because I'm telling you, they make a difference.
Hi, I'm Jody Latier. I'm one of the RNs here at Oklahoma Cancer Specialist. I'm also very fortunate enough to be able to be a volunteer with Joy in the Cause. It's just incredible how much joy those care packages provide. When you see those patients' faces light up, it just makes me emotional because it's so, so cool. It just makes their day so much brighter. It interrupts what can be a long, monotonous day. It brings a little bit of hope and a little bit of joy to their life. It kind of breaks it up. Everybody gets a Mavis Pearl stuffed dog. They get a prayer quilt and any other goodies that that sponsor is able to provide for that visit.
It's an exciting day when Joy in the Cause is here. The staff get excited, the patients are all excited. It actually sometimes messes up our patient flow because patients won't discharge until they've seen Mavis. So it's just amazing. We appreciate them so much. They provide an amazing, joyous distraction for our patients and for our staff when they're here. And we just love them to death.
Every story you've seen, every testimonial you've heard would not have happened without your support. Many times at Joy in the Cause, we talk about finding treasure in dark places, and this past year has been filled with a lot of dark places for many people in our community. Because of your support, we were able to give treasure to many of those people and help them get through one of the toughest times of their life. Thank you for helping us this next year to give and support more people than ever. We could not do it without you.